Hello everyone, welcome back to another Sunday of streaming. Today we have ATCM's round 7 at Symmons Plains. Currently we have our 15-minute session of qualifying, and then we will jump into 4 races. So with our first race, it'll be 20 laps, and the grid will be determined by qualifying. Our second race will also be 20 laps, but it'll be a reverse top 10 from race 1's finishing results. Then there will be another qualifying session, which will be again 15 minutes. Then we'll have race 3 with 20 laps, the grid determined by the second qualifying session, and our final race will be another 20 laps, and again a reverse top 10 from race 3's finishing results. So it's going to be quite a busy night, full of excitement and action and a lot of chaos, I feel, because we've got quite a small track, a few drivers on tonight, and a lot of reverse agreements, so it'll be very fun. We're just currently just following around with Macaroni, who is currently first place with 54 seconds. We've got a few other drivers that have to get their lap time put in, and then we've got everyone, and then another 10 minutes worth of qualifying, so good turnout tonight. Stocky's current lap time is 55 seconds, and Bull not too far behind him. Bull has set a new lap time, 55.45 seconds. Got Strint. I'm going to shorten his name just to make it easier on myself and so I don't embarrass myself ruining the pronunciation. pronunciation of his surname. But we've got Strint on 55 seconds as well. 0.65. And it also looks like he's the only one driving Ford today. Driving a Mazda, 55 seconds, 0.77. It will be very interesting around this corner with how our drivers will go. I can see many accidents here. Looks like Belton has set a new time as well, holding 7th in front of Haggerty with 55 seconds, 0.75. And we've got Shipley, who I think we didn't even get to mention before. I think he climbed up the pole before I could even get to him, but he's holding 2nd right now with 54.81 seconds. Not too far behind Macaroni there, so definitely want to be some competition. Belton set a new time as well, 55.52 seconds. We've got 5 more minutes left of qualifying to go, and then we'll kick off with our first race. Bollock has set a new time, 55.16 seconds. And it looks like we've got another driver joining us. I'm so afraid of pronouncing everyone's names wrong. Corral or Brewery? Looks like Dalton's had an accident on track and is now in the pits. And we've got Fazzari joining us as well. Just in time before the end of qualifying. They've got just under 4 minutes to get their times in. Our only BMW on track. Beryl's got his time set in. We've got Fazzari on track. In our second Ford. I think his livery is going to be my favourite just because it's green. But I will definitely be rooting for Macaroni and Shipley like I do every race. Driver's usual competition, Daniel Zakura going to be joining us, so might make it a little bit easier on them. And Veryl's got his better lap time in, 55.12 seconds, holding fourth. Just got under a minute 30 left of qualifying to go. And Fazzari's got his lap time in, 56 seconds. Alright, we have finished with qualifying now, so we will take a short break before we jump into race 1. Remember, race 1 is 20 laps, and the grid is determined by our qualifying session. So we've currently got Macaroni, we've got Starkey in second, Shipley in third, Varel in fourth, Bullock in 5th, Poole in 6th, Strint in 7th, Vasari in 8th, Belton in 9th, and Haggerty in 10th. So we'll be right back with race 1. Alright, as you can see, we've got all of our drivers on the track, and we're kicking off with our very first race. Here we go, our cars are taking off now. Just going to quickly move through. We've got Starkey taking first place right to begin with. Shipley just hit the wall there. Holding out okay. Holding fourth place, Shipley's fallen down to fifth, alongside Bullock in sixth place. Following Shipley here, front on view from the front of his car. Coming up to the right of Haggerty here as he comes to his first corner. Going around the outside of it. Very close to hitting the wall there. Haggerty's taken back fourth place. Bringing up here in second place. We're going to jump back to following Bullock here with only 0.2 seconds behind Shipley. Up to the finish line, we've just got someone driving off on the grass there. Fazari's taken 8th place from oh my god, no, I can't, it's going to be straight, I can't even pronounce the last part of the name. We've got Belton there in 10th and Strint down here in 9th with Fazari just in front by 1.2 seconds. Shipley and Haggerty battling it out for fourth place again. Shipley's just gotten in front. It looks like he's about to get knocked in the back by Haggerty. And it looks like it happened, and it was a complete wipeout. We've got Haggerty, Shipley, and who was the other one? Was it Belton that got knocked out? I'm not too sure, but we've got Shipley now in 10th place, Haggerty in 9th, and Belton in 8th. Let's hope Shipley's car can hold up for the remainder of the race, because that looked pretty severe. He'll catch up in no time though. Macaroni is 0.8 seconds behind Starkey here, who's holding first place. It looks like Fazari's fallen down to 7th. 8th place now. Strint taking 6th and Belton taking 7th. Macaroni supporter in the chat. Fazari's caught up to Belton, 0.2 seconds behind him. gotten in front of him, coming into this corner. Coming up to this first corner here on the track, Belton is 0.3 seconds behind Fazzari. He's coming up on the left of him. Nope, he's sticking behind him. They're going on the inside of this corner. Very sharp turn there. Haggerty has also caught up to our main group of drivers. He's 2.1 seconds behind Belton there. And you can see Shipley there all the way in the back, unfortunately. Caught up to Starkey here. They're side by side now as they're coming up to corner 1. Looks like Macaroni will take the inside of this corner as Starkey goes around the outside. And Macaroni's holding first place. Starkey's going onto his left. No, he's sticking right behind him. Going up to the left of him, coming up to this next corner. And yep, there he is behind him still. Macaroni's holding first place for the remainder of his lap. There you go, you can see Macaroni gaining some speed, trying to create some distance between himself and Starkey, and Varel isn't too far behind either, in third place there. Again, here they come around the corner. Here we've got Bullock, who's held fourth place, and Poole behind him in fifth. Looks like the chaos has calmed down ever so slightly after that accident with our last 3 drivers. Fazzari is still holding close behind Strint there, with 3 seconds behind him, really trying to find the right opportunity to take 6th place. I don't think he's found it yet, but I'm sure he will. There they are, side by side. Just as I said it, it's like, almost like I jinxed Strint there, and I might be 3. There you go. Fazzari has climbed the leaderboard here, holding 6th place now. 4 seconds behind the nearest driver, which happens to be Alan Poole. Better be careful. It looks like Belton is catching up, 0.7 seconds behind him. We've got 10 more laps to go. Shipley's also catching up to Haggerty there, from 10 seconds drop down to 6. Not the best way to start out the night, unfortunately, but it looks like the 3 of them have not made much progress since. Following along with Belton now, who's in 8th place, 0.9 seconds behind Keith Strintzis. Yep, I'm no chance of saying that. Back up in 1st, 2nd and 3rd place. It looks like Macaroni has gained some distance Not a lot, but just a little bit between him and second place driver Starkey, who's 1.7 seconds behind, but Varel has been holding quite a close, steady pace behind Starkey in third with 0.5 seconds behind him. We've got 9 more laps, so I'm curious to see if Varel will possibly take over second place. It looks like they were going a little bit too fast there for that corner. I'm not quite sure what happened, but Starkey again is taken back second place. And now has quite the distance between himself and Varel, who is now 5 seconds behind, and Bullock is so close, 0.6 seconds behind, taking third. 8 more laps to do so. Never mind. Every time I've spoken so far, I've seemed to jinx our drivers, so I'm just going to stop. Bullock's now fallen down to 5th place, and Poole has taken 4th. You can see Bullock is back on track, but Vasari is now 0.7 seconds behind. I really have commentators curse today, like bad. Belton still holding 8th place, 6 more laps left to go. It looks like Bullock's taken over from Vasari and Strint and Belton. Vasari's just had a bit of an accident there at that corner, allowing 3 other drivers to take over. He's now dropped down to 8th place with 5 more laps left to go. Belton's driven off into the side, allowing Vasari to take 7th place back, and Haggerty now in 8th. It sounds like Vasari's actually scared Belton off the track and allowed Haggerty to take over as well. Belton's now fallen down into 9th place. And Shipley unfortunately hasn't been able to make much progress into getting back up the leaderboard. With 5 more laps left to go, hopefully he can get up at least into 9th or 8th place. But it was such a chaotic crash he had there, I think around race lap 6. Behind Keith Strint here, here with Bullock, who's behind Poole in 5th place. There's 3 laps left to go for our first race. And Fazari's had an accident here on the track as well, falling down into 9th place. Haggerty and Belton have taken over again. Here we are with Bullock and Poole again. We follow with Burrell here in 3rd place, who, along with Macaroni and Stuckey, have been able to comfortably hold their positions without too much chaos going around. Final lap for our first race. We're going to follow along with Macaroni here in 1st place. He's definitely holding the lead here. Drive from Macaroni here, no troubles, nothing to worry about as he's coming up to the finish line. And there you have it, we've got Macaroni finishing in 1st, and not too far behind him is Scott Stuckey. 2nd. We've got Dean Burrell here finishing in 3rd place. Coming up next, we've got Alan Poole and James Bullock. They're 4th and 5th place, sorry. Next up, we've got Keith Stritsos. I'm sorry, Alex, if I mispronounced your name. We've got Haggerty there in 7th place. Shipley's finished in 10th. And we've got Matthew Belton and Alex Fazari crossing the finish line now. Huge race. Congratulations to all of our drivers. Unfortunate for Shipley, he had quite the accident there at the beginning of the race. So hopefully when he comes back into our next race, we'll see him thriving up in 1st, 2nd or 3rd place. Now we're going to take just a short break, and we'll be back with our 2nd race, which is a reverse top 10 grid from this race's results. So don't go too far, and we'll be right back. our first races. Results. Sorry, I really had a bad mental blank there. Shipley starting off the race, taking off first place. Just have to remember to move that car before it gets a little bit hectic. We've got Fazzari here. He's taken over first place from Shipley, but he's not too far behind. Starkey has jumped up to third place from 9th place. And Macaroni's fallen back down from 6th into 7th. Starkey's has driven off into the grass there, not too sure if he was knocked out. Macaroni's just knocked him ever so slightly there as well, but Starkey is not too far behind from catching up. We're coming up to the first corner of the track. There you can see Haggerty, Varel, Strinsos, Macaroni here coming up to the left. Side by side with him now as they're coming up to this slight curve in the road. And Bullock is really close behind, so if Macaroni needs to kind of cut in, he doesn't really have that space. That's alright, he's just gotten in front of Keith here. Coming up back to the finishing line, taking 5th place from him. Starkey in his beautiful Mazda car is definitely trying really hard to get up in front. Outside here, beside Bullock, he's knocked into the wall ever so slightly, and he's side by side, slightly ahead, right here in 7th place, holding it for just the moment. It looks like Bullock might take it back. Not quite. Starkey's definitely got the lead there. Now again side by side with his fellow Mazda driver. This is a battle between the two of them. Haggerty's gone into the pits. Fallen down into 8th place. Now into 9th. Shipley is holding 2nd place with Fazzari in 1st. 0.6 seconds behind him. Look at the two of them, so ahead of everyone else on the track. Starkey's gone ahead of Bullock again, holding 6th place. Doesn't look like it could possibly be for long. The two of them are really having it out here behind Keith Strinsos. They are definitely sharing 6th place. Bullock is trying to get around Keith there. On his left. Huge battle between 5th, 6th and 7th place here. Unfortunately, it looks like Haggerty has disconnected. Not too sure if he'll be joining us in race 3. Hopefully we will see him back. Again, just following along with Shipley here, who's so close behind Fazzari. And then not too far behind them is Varel and Macaroni. Oh, looks like Bullock has had a little bit of an accident on the track, allowing Starkey to take 6th place from him. And it looks like he might be keeping it this time. I'm just going to quickly jump over to them. I might have spoken too soon. It doesn't look like Bullock is too far behind. Starkey's... He's nearly knocked Keith off the track. He's kind of jumped over, knocked himself out of place, and now he's holding 7th place, allowing Bullock and Keith to get ahead, and Paul isn't too far behind him. It looks like this reverse grid really made it a little bit difficult for some of our drivers tonight. Paul and Starkey are side by side right now coming into this first corner. Starkey gone on the inside, losing 7th place to Paul just in that corner. Hopefully he can get it back. Macaroni is only a few seconds behind Varel here, so close to stealing 3rd place. We're only on lap 8, so we've got heaps of time for positions to change. Is it too far behind Paul there? 6 seconds. Doesn't have too much distance to close if he wants to make it back into 7th place. And it looks like Macaroni has taken over from Varel at that first corner. It looks like Varel isn't too happy and is not letting him get away with it. He's side by side with him now. Belton's moved over to the side to allow them to lap him. And Varel's taken back 3rd place. Shipley's also taken 1st from Fazzari. A huge comeback from our very first race, where Shipley unfortunately did have a mishap with one of our other drivers and fell down into 10th place. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Shipley finish in 1st place this race. Macaroni has again taken back 3rd from Varel. Fazzari's fallen slightly behind Shipley there, a second behind him. If he's not too careful, Macaroni will catch up and steal 2nd place from him. Starkey's still riding behind Paul there, 0.5 seconds. He's not having too much luck this race. We've got 9 laps left to go. still no luck taking 7th place from Alan Poole. Some distance between our 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th drivers, and then there's quite the distance between Bullock and Keith and Poole, with Starkey being our closest driver. Welcome, Caradis. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Welcome. You joined just in time. Varel is doing an amazing job, and you came 3rd on our 1st race. Thank you. I will turn it down just slightly. Starkey is still holding 0.7 seconds behind Poole on our 13th lap. He's been holding this position for quite some time now, so I'm really interested to see if he can really just get ahead. He did a really good job at going from 9th place to 3rd place at the start of the race, so I'd really like to see him get back up there. Macaroni has really gained a distance on Varel, really holding 3rd place from him. And Shipley and Fazari have not been making any mistakes in this race, so it's going to be quite challenging for Varel to get back up into 3rd, it seems. Macaroni is catching up on Fazari here in 2nd place. That's definitely going to be putting quite some pressure on him. Starkey is side by side with Poole here. Looks like he was going just a little bit too fast. Wasn't able to brake in time, and he has lost his chance at 7th place. He's pushing himself too hard. Poole is catching up on Keith here in 6th place, 0.8 seconds behind him as they come up into this next corner. And Varel has actually closed some of that distance between him and 3rd place. He's now at 5.2 seconds behind. And Fazari's holding 2nd place from Macaroni really well. Definitely not letting him get in front. We've got 3 laps left to go of our second race, and then after that we've got another qualifying session for 15 minutes to determine the grid for our third race, and then race 4 is a reverse grid from race 3. We're just following along with Varel here in 4th place. Do you mean that he's actually driving with the keyboard and not a setup? I'm a little bit in disbelief. For everyone that is watching the stream and can't see the comments right now, someone just enlightened me and let us know that Varel is actually driving with his keyboard. He said that he suction cups his keyboard to his desk and uses the mouse for steering. If that is the case, I'm actually shocked. Because he doesn't drive like someone that is using a keyboard, although I guess I wouldn't really know. It looks like Fazzari has lost second place to Macaroni. Finally, Macaroni is taking second place. He's so close. Fazzari is not letting go that easy though. Still very close behind. Macaroni's just gone ahead of him here on lap 19. Looks like we'll be heading onto our final lap now. I'm a little bit still in disbelief that we've got Varel driving using his keyboard and not a proper setup. I think I really need that confirmed. Welcome John William Brown to the stream. Definitely is a great league that we have here, ATCM. Shipley is coming up to the finish line in first place, finishing off huge compared to last race. Macaroni there in second, Fazzari in third, and we've got our keyboard driver here finishing in fourth with a bang, literally. And we've got Bullock there flying on past in 5th place. Poole is coming up to the finish line as well. And this is Stocky's chance to claim 7th place. He is so close. Belton has finished in 9th. Poole there up ahead in 6th place. Keith in 7th and Starkey in 8th. Not quite making it to 7th place. Huge comeback for Shipley with our second race. Congratulations to him. I'm very proud. And we've got Macaroni finishing in second and Fazzari in third, which is also a huge comeback as he finished 9th place in race 2. Again, we'll take a short break before our qualifying session, which will be another 15 minutes to determine our grid for race 3. So we'll be right back shortly. Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're jumping into our qualifying session. This is our second qualifying session, and this has determined the grid for race 3. I am going to be muted for a little bit while everyone's qualifying, as I am getting attacked by a moth, so I will be right back. But I just quickly want to say thank you to Paradis for following. Thank you so much, and I'll be right back before race 3 begins. Alright, I'm back. That marks the end of our second qualifying session. It looks like Macaroni is marked first, we got Shipley in second, Varel third, Starkey in fourth, Fazari in fifth, Bullock in sixth, Poole in seventh, Belton in eighth, and we've got Shrintzos in ninth. So, race 3 looks like it's going to be quite the doozy, like all of our other races have been. But as we get ready for our third race, we'll be right back shortly. So I'll put on some music and then we'll jump straight into it. Thank you. Alright, we are now getting on with our third race for the night. Another 20 laps. The grid was set from the last qualifying session, so this one shouldn't be too chaotic as our last race will be, but I guess, you know, there's always room for a little bit of chaos. So we are getting started with our first race. We got Macaroni, Shipley and Viral in first, second and third. So let's get on with it. Here we are, everyone's taking off at the start of the race. Macaroni seemed to have a little bit of a slidey start. Here we go, we've got Shipley in the lead at the moment. Starkey there in second place. We're following along with Macaroni at the moment. Fazari is jumping up the pole at the moment as well. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying at the moment. It's just in my vocabulary at the moment. Fazari has fallen off the track at that first corner. It also looks like Shipley's had a bit of an accident. I may have cursed our drivers here by saying that this one shouldn't be too chaotic, and we've had quite a few accidents already. Macaroni is holding first place. We've got Starkey in second and Viral. And I may have forgotten to move the car, which everyone really good avoided it, but that is now off the road. May have messed a few of the drivers up. So, yep, quite a chaotic start to our third race for the night. Viral has taken first place, Fazari has taken second, and Macaroni in third. We've got Shipley here in 9th place after that mishap on this first corner here. We've got Belton, who's just taken over 7th place from Keith. And Starkey is coming up on... He was coming up on the left side of Pool, but it looks like he might have slid around just a little bit. The tyres aren't hot enough, they're quite cool, so there will be a little bit of sliding before they get that grip on the track. Shipley has taken over 8th place from Belton. Good to see him climbing the board here. Now that all that chaos is out of the way, I hope we can actually get down to some racing, because that was a little bit chaotic. Looks like Belton's had a little bit of an accident on the track as well. He's getting back onto it there. Here we are with our first, second and third. Quite a lot of people actually. We've got Macaroni 0.5 seconds behind Fazari there. I'm hoping he didn't lose that first place because of the broadcast car, because I definitely hear about it after. Very close to Fazari there. Macaroni is going up toward the right of Fazari, trying to get around. Going up on the left of him here at this bend, coming up to this next corner. Sliding as he's going on the inside. Not quite able to get around him just yet, and Viral is stuck behind Macaroni like glue there. Look how close he is. Shipley's taken over 7th place there in the back from Keith. And here we've got Starkey and Pool battling it out, just like every race before. Well, the second race. Coming up to this first corner, around this tight turn, knocked into the wall there, keeping it steady, picking up speed. 6 seconds behind Poole. And Bullock isn't too far behind him either, 0.4, 0.5 seconds behind him. These three really do like battling it out. Starkey started off strong in our first race. He started off strong in our second race, but fell down into 9th place. Let's see if he can climb back up and get in the top 3. Macaroni is again so close to Fazari here. Morales coming up on the side of Macaroni. Falling behind. He was so close to hitting the back of him. Oh my god. That gave me a lot of anxiety. He's had to brake quite hard just to avoid from knocking him in the rear. Saved it very well, and he still managed to keep 3rd place. Poole could have easily taken over, but luckily for Varel, he's held his position. Macaroni again is coming up to 0.2 seconds behind Fazari. Varel 0.6 seconds behind Macaroni. Poole 0.4 seconds behind. Starkey 0.3. As they come around this next corner, Starkey and Poole have both had errors coming into that corner, allowing Bullock to take 3rd place. You can see Poole is fixing himself and Starkey is getting back on track. Shipley's taken 6th place. Poole's back behind him. Poole's dropping behind Poole, allowing him to get in front as he mistakenly knocked into him. He's gone ahead in front. This sportsmanship is amazing between the drivers. Realizing where they've made mistakes and being responsible, holding themselves accountable, and getting back on track. This battle here between Macaroni and Varel is so intense. Varel's going on, trying to get on the inside of Macaroni there on the left of him. Not quite able to around that corner. Bullock isn't too far behind there in 4th place, watching this battle unfold in front of him. Starkey is catching up behind Keith, 0.8 seconds behind. I would like to give some light to Belton, who is doing an amazing job keeping in the race despite the mishaps he's had. Scott is trying incredibly hard to get ahead of Keith here. Trying to get in on the left side. There he is, getting ahead of Keith there at that first corner. Both picking up speed, holding 7th place now, 0.4 seconds in front as they're coming up to this bend, coming up into the next corner. We're on our 10th lap. We've got 10 more laps left to go for our 3rd race. Feels like we're only just starting. Starkey's managed to take over 7th place from Keith. Well done. Definitely getting ahead of there. Now he's got 4 seconds behind Poole that he's got to make up if he wants to battle out with Poole again. Hopefully no more bumping into each other. Our top 3 drivers are definitely keeping a close-knit distance with each other. We've got 0.4 seconds, 0.2 seconds between each other. 3 different cars battling it out on track. Fazari is definitely keeping it up. with so much pressure behind him. He's got Macaroni and Varel literally copying his movements as if they're on a string. Varel's side by side with Macaroni here as they're going into this first corner. You can see Belton up ahead. Macaroni's taking the inside of the corner, getting ahead of Varel, but here he is taking over second place as they're going into this bend in the road. Macaroni's lost second place to Varel, our keyboard driver. Now it's Fazzari's turn next. Dean is coming up behind him. Macaroni isn't too happy that he's lost his second place on the track. He's coming up onto the left, gonna go on the inside of the corner here. No, he's gone behind Varel. Doesn't look like he's gonna get ahead this time. And here we've got Starkey, who has caught up to Poole. Coming up on his right side as they go into this corner. Getting ahead of him here. Well done. It looks like Fazzari and Varel. Fazzari temporarily lost first place to Varel, but has taken it back. That moth has come up to me again in the middle of our stream. Varel's taken first place again, and he's in front. He's ahead of Fazzari now. Macaroni is so close behind Fazzari too. Macaroni is coming up on the left of Fazzari now as they come into this next corner, taking the inside, getting in front, stealing second place from Fazzari. He's holding it as they're going up to this, coming up to the starting line, coming up to this first corner once again. It looks like someone may have slid off track. I don't know if I saw that right. I think it might have been Bullock, but I think he's okay. Maybe I was seeing things. Fazzari has dropped down to a second behind Macaroni, who is now battling it out side by side. No longer. We've got 6 more laps left of our third race to go. We're going to jump behind and follow Shipley here, who's 0.4 seconds behind Bullock. I'm so excited to see Shipley climb back up into our top 3 again. Here they are coming up onto this first corner of the track. Bullock is holding 4th place from Shipley, not allowing him to get in front. It might be a little bit tough. We've got 5 more laps left to go. I'm rooting for Shipley here. I may have jinxed Bullock and just allowed Shipley to get in front. Bullock's gone off onto the side, allowing Shipley to take 4th place from him. He's quickly gaining just a little bit of distance. 3 seconds behind Scott in 7th place. He lost that position not too long ago. Belton's had a little bit overcorrection, it looks like just at that corner there. We're going to follow along with our top 3 again. Macaroni's second ahead of Fazzari, still 0.5 seconds behind Varel in 2nd place. Shipley is catching up to Fazzari, a second behind him now. He's got 2 more laps left to go to make it into 3rd place. Putting 7 seconds behind Fazzari now. Here he is, they're coming up onto the start position on the track. He's keeping close distance behind Fazzari as they go around these bends. Keeping close distance as they're coming up to the first corner. Moving over to the left ever so slightly, and here they are coming up on the corner. He's literally touching the back of Fazzari's car as he's coming up. It's coming up on the left of him now, nearly touching each other. There they are. He's holding 3rd right now as they're coming up to this next corner. He's ahead. Fazzari's gone onto the left. Didn't brake quite quick enough and he's driven off into the grass. Looks like he's stopped. Bullock's taken 4th place. Fazzari's out. Shipley's holding 3rd place now. Starkey coming up into 5th and Paul in 6th. Keith will take 8th and Belton will take 9th. We're on our final lap now. The battle between Macaroni and Dean still stands. Oh my god, Macaroni has driven off into the grass. He needs to get back on track now or he's losing his 2nd place. I'm screaming internally. Shipley's taken 2nd place from Macaroni. Macaroni's back on track. Varel has finished in 1st. Shipley's crossing the line now, finishing in 2nd. Macaroni in 3rd. And if he hadn't got on the track when he did, Bullock would have finished in 3rd. Starkey's finished in 5th place. Poole behind him in 6th. We've got Keith coming up to the finish line now in 7th place. And Belton's finished in 9th. Unfortunately, Fazzari has disconnected. Not too sure what's happened there, but I can maybe suss it out and let you know. What an intense drive between all of our drivers that 3rd race. Race 4 will be just as chaotic. So definitely something to stay tuned for. We will be right back in the next maybe 5 minutes. So now is a great time to take a break yourselves, get something to eat or drink, go to the toilet, and we'll be back with our final race for the night, which is a reverse grid from our third race's results, meaning that it looks like Belton will be in first. Fazari, if he can join back, will be in second place. We've got Keith that'll be in seventh, and so forth. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with our final race. Starting off now with our final race for the night. Here we've got Belton in the start. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that Fazzaro is joining us again. I think there were some internet problems. We're going to send that broadcaster car right to the pits before anyone forgets. We've got 7 drivers on the track. Here we've got Macaroni and Varel battling it out. It looks like there has been... oh, I don't even know who that was. Keith, it looks like Keith had a little bit of an accident on the track, and now Scott as well. Macaroni's climbed up the leaderboard to 2nd place, as well as Varel. He's fallen down into 4th place. Belton is holding 1st place. Macaroni is coming for him though, coming for 1st place, 0.6 seconds behind. I was going to say 7. It's fluctuating. Shipley is coming up behind Keith, prepared to steal 5th place from him. Won't be too long now until that happens. Here we go, he's coming up on his left, coming on the inside of this 1st corner, ahead of him now, coming out of it, and here we go. Shipley's taken 5th place. Scott isn't too far behind either, 4 seconds behind 6th place. Shipley's gaining some speed there, catching up to Poole, 0.8 seconds behind him. There has definitely been a few wipeouts for our drivers. We're down from 10 to 9, and then now we're up to 7. Keith's gone into the grass just slightly. He's coming out now back on track. Starkey's 2 seconds behind. Macaroni is so close to stealing 1st place. He's side by side with Belton now on his left, coming up on the inside of this corner. Getting ahead of him here. Sliding into the wall. Recovering and getting in front around the corner. Good save. Definitely will be bringing that up to him. There we go. Macaroni's taken 1st place. Belton still close behind, and Varel coming up as well, holding 3rd place. We're going to follow along with Shipley here, is 0.2 seconds behind Poole in 5th place. Poole looks like to have gone off the track there, allowing Shipley to take 4th place from him. Now he's coming up to take 3rd. And Starkey has caught up to our drivers. He's behind Keith now, 0.3 seconds behind. Definitely has speed on that Mazda there. He's the only Mazda on track now. Up onto the left of Keith, coming up on the inside of this corner. Nope, he's taking it wide. Sticking behind Keith. Going up the left of him now. Slightly behind him, coming up side by side as they come up to this next corner. Here they go. He's going on the inside. No, he's slowed down, still behind Keith. Oh, he took it a bit wide again. A lot of back and forth here. And as they're battling it out, it looks like Varel is catching up to Belton, 0.2 seconds behind. They're coming up to the 1st corner. He's going up on the left, going to take the inside. Belton is taking it wide, allowing Varel to get in front, and he's holding 2nd place now. Now the battle will be between Shipley and Belton. Definitely holding on to 3rd place very well. Definitely a huge change from his last race. Holding the top 3. Stuff is going, trying again, coming up on the left of Keith here. really pushing himself. Both braking here. Falling behind, still trying to get on the left side of him. With no luck. There we go, on side by side here. Keith looked like he was losing some speed, but he's sticking with it. Falling slightly behind as they're coming up to this next corner. And there you go, Starkey is in front in 6th place. Also, while they were battling it out, Shipley has taken 3rd place from Belton. Scott's taken 6th place from Keith, holding it, and look at the speed on him. He's got 4 seconds behind that he needs to make up to catch up to Poole, who's in 5th place. Poole's fallen behind. Looks like he's had a little bit of a mishap, maybe between him and Heath. He's back on track. The both of them are, and we've got Poole in 7th place, Keith in 6th, and Starkey's now holding 5th place. So much has happened, and we're only on lap 7. Belton's had a little bit of an accident, doing a little bit of 4-wheel driving there on the grass, getting back on track. Had a little bit of a collision, and he's still holding 4th place. Starkey's now 2 seconds behind. He's coming for 4th place. We're 2 laps away from halfway. 1 lap away from halfway. Everyone's got a little bit of distance between themselves. A little bit of safe driving now. It looks like there was a little bit of lag. I'm really not sure what happened. I'm glad we caught it. Shipley's now 4th. Sorry, that really threw me off. It looks like we are going to have a little bit of a battle on our hands very, very soon. Belton, Shipley, and Scott are so close to each other. They are going to be fighting for 3rd place anytime. They're coming up to the first corner. Shipley's going up on the left of Belton here. Belton's taking it wide. Shipley's going on the inside of this corner, coming out here in 3rd place now. Belton in 4th. Scott still in 5th place. He's going on the left side, up on the left of Belton here as they come up to this bend. You can see he's just slightly behind him. Doesn't look like he's going to get ahead. That could have been fatal. He saved it, thankfully. Shipley's now a seconds ahead of Matthew Belton and Scott Starkey, who is really pushing himself to get into 4th place. Here they go, taking the corner wide. Picking up speed now, going up the left of Belton again here. He is definitely making it really hard for Scott to take 4th from him. Here they're coming up. Still not quite able to get in front. Is still lagging behind with just a second behind Keith. Don't mind the leaderboard, it's having a little bit of a fit again. It tends to do this every now and then, it confuses the hell out of me, but it's alright. Starkey has lost some of that distance that he had on Belton. He's now 2 seconds behind. Belton's 6 seconds behind Shipley, and Shipley is 11 seconds behind Varel. And Macaroni is 4 seconds in front in 1st place, holding the lead once again. We've definitely had a lot of different winners in our top 3 for all 3 races so far, and it doesn't look like this race will be any different. Our first race, we had Ross Macaroni in 1st, Scott Starkey in 2nd, and Dean Varel in 3rd. Our second race, we had Cooper Shipley in 1st, Ross Macaroni in 2nd, Alex Fazzari in 3rd, who unfortunately couldn't join us for our last race. In our third race, we had Dean Varel in 1st, Cooper Shipley in 2nd, Ross Macaroni in 3rd. And this race, look, it could go either way. We still have 7 more laps left to go. But it looks like Macaroni is definitely holding on to 1st place. And let's just hope I didn't jinx him. Starkey is still trying really hard to get back into 4th place. We're 5 seconds behind Belton now. We've got 5 more laps left to go. By side now. Still not able to get in front. Belton is seriously holding 4th place. He is definitely challenging Scott here. Scott isn't giving up. He's 0.2 seconds behind Belton, who's held this distance for the majority of this race. We're going to jump back to Poole and Keith. Poole is still a second behind Keith has been holding 6th place, hasn't made a mistake, and not allowing Poole to get in front of him at all. We've got 3 more laps left to go of our final race for the night. Follow along with Shipley here, who is sitting comfortably in 3rd place, only 9 seconds behind the closest driver in 2nd, and he's got a 14-second gap in front of Belton. Shipley's definitely come a long way from our first race, and he's done really well in our 2nd and 3rd race as well, coming 1st in our 2nd race, and 2nd in our 3rd race. You can just see the other cars there. We've got Macaroni and Varel in front of Shipley. Everyone is very spaced out, trying to avoid all the chaos that has unfolded during tonight's races. It's definitely kept us on the edge of our seats. Definitely a good way to end the night. We're on our 19th lap. We're going to follow with Varel here as well, who has done exceptionally well, and who we were told earlier tonight has been driving with his keyboard and mouse. So, I mean, you've got drivers like Macaroni and Shipley and everyone using a rig setup with a proper steering wheel and pedal, and then you've got Varel using keyboard and mouse. So he's really just showing you that anything is possible, and he makes it look so easy. It looks like Starkey has taken the lead, taken 4th place from Belton just on our 19th lap. Just in time. He's definitely going to keep that position for another lap if he wants to finish in top 5. He just has to keep a level head and not make any mistakes now. Now we've got Macaroni leading our final lap. And it looks like Poole and Keith are also battling it out on our final lap. Poole is so close to taking 6th place. And you can see Macaroni isn't too far behind them either. Poole is ahead now. Keith's driven off into the grass, allowing Poole to get ahead. Poole has to keep this position for the remainder of this lap. Here we have Macaroni coming in clutch, 1st place once again. And Varel not too far behind to follow, and then we've got Shipley. It looks like Starkey and Belton just battle it out. Just then, Starkey's 18 seconds behind the finish line now. Shipley's just crossed, finishing 3rd. Belton isn't too far behind either. Starkey is lucky enough to have stolen 4th place from him and is now finishing in 4th place. Belton 5 seconds behind now, coming up and finishing in 5th. And we've got Poole and Keith finishing 6th and 7th. A huge night for all of our drivers. It has definitely been chaotic and hectic. There has been quite a few accidents, but it looks like everyone's alright and good. So huge congratulations to Macaroni finishing first, Varel finishing second, and Shipley finishing in third. That will be the end of tonight's race. Thank you everyone for joining us. I do hope to see you next Sunday with Delta Racing, and the Sunday after that again will be ATCM. So definitely stay tuned for those races. Thanks for joining everyone. Have a good night.